Now let's go into the love languages. You took that before, right?
I have, yeah.
Okay, that's one I noticed that was on here.
Yes.
Um,
I like, the thing that I like about these things, and especially with the love languages, you understand yourself,
mhm.
and then you can have the people around you take these things and then fully understand them.
Yes.
And like in a like the love languages, and in a marriage and a relationship,
Mhm.
in your family life,
Mhm.
understanding the love languages, you get people better. You understand why they do what they do,
Yeah.
how you can help them, how you can, do better to serve them.
I think the one thing that people are scared of is that they're going to be put in a box.
Mm.
And I don't want anybody to put me in a box.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to put anybody in a box. I just want to better understand people,
Yeah.
so that I can give them what they want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. and live more peaceably and have more understanding. So that's how I see it. Mm-hmm. But some people, they see it like, I just want to put you in a box and you just want to do what you want to do or whatever. And I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So what's your level of your love language?
I am acts of service and gift giving.
Wow. So no wonder you and Sephra get along.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exactly Sephra.
Yeah.
My wife's the same way. So she's acts of service and gift giving. I think it was quality time and physical touch, and then words of affirmation. But hers was kind of like your Kobe, where it was like a nice little gradual roll down.
Not so extreme.
Was yours extreme, or was yours like do you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't.
Mine was extreme,
Of
like
course.
always. And it was words of affirmation and physical touch, and then 3. So it was like 99310. So like I care nothing for acts of service. I care nothing for gift giving.
Yeah.
Like only one.
Yeah.
Like one question out of like 60 or whatever it was. And then 3, quality time. And then physical touch and words of affirmation. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. So, like, I'll give you an example of how it helped my marriage. So I would be in the living room watching TV. She would be doing dishes, right? I'm not going there. That's for another podcast. And then I would be feeling unloved because I wanted her to come sit with me and snuggle with me.
Yes.
While I watch TV.
Yes.
She's feeling unloved.
Because you're not helping.
Because I'm not helping
Yes.
around the house.
Yes.
Right? So it's this weird dilemma, and it's more understanding what the other person is actually understanding.
Yes.
And if you can give the benefit of the doubt, ladies,
Mm-hmm.
please to God give the benefit of the doubt. Don't think it's always a conspiracy. It's not always like this grand plan to ruin your life and make your life miserable. No, it's just how we are. Once we did that, and I was like, this is what you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it got done.
What's that movie with Vince Vaughn and the other thing? He's like,
The breakup.
Who wants to do dishes?
I want you to want to do the dishes.
And he's like, who wants to do dishes? Like, she's like, and it really is interesting because it's like, I want your pound of flesh is really what it is. I want you to suffer like I suffer.
So it's not about the task.
It's not about the task.
That's resonating with me.
It's so true.
Oh, shit.
It's so true because if I'm going to go through all of this, so there's that busybody personality that can't sit still, right?
Yeah.
And then there's the other one like me who is perfectly fine sitting in a mess and watching a movie. Eating popcorn and making more of a mess.
Oh my God.
I'm perfectly fine there.
Yeah.
I can like to a certain level of squalor. Right?
Squalor.
And then there's the other person that can't do anything until everything is done entirely perfect. Then there's a scale in this, there's levels.
Yeah.
Right? So what I think is just understanding both sides, and then you could do it. So like the easier one for me is the gift giving because it doesn't require so much of a pound of flesh.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So to me, like a pound of flesh is like every day we wake up, Saffron makes the bed when we get out of the bed. I think it's pointless to make beds.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Peterson would be very upset. Right. I'm sorry, Jordan Peterson, but I'm a work in progress. Okay. But I think it's pointless to make the bed because we're just gonna get back in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point. It looks nice, but there's still plenty of other things that needs to be cleaned in this house that's not clean. Now, granted, my solution was to get a maid,
Mm-hmm.
and it worked. But now my maid, due to inflation, priced me out.
Due to inflation.
Due to inflation, it priced me out of the market. I called her bluff and I lost.
Oh no.
So I had a maid and she was like, she wanted like a 40% raise.
Oh dang.
And I said, no, I can't do that. And then she was like,
Okay, bye.
okay. And then she stopped answering my calls. And
Oh.
I'm like, no.
I needed you.
So I need to find a new maid. So if anybody knows a new maid, let me know. Because it's like, the struggle is real right now. Because I'm like trying to keep up with stuff. And it's not like I literally have like so many dishes that I have to do right now. Like I was there for 3 hours yesterday.
Yeah, when we came over yesterday,
Yeah, it was
you
three
looked like
dishes.
you had.
Yeah, and I was exhausted.
Been working.
You know what I mean? And I'm just not good at that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if it's the way that I think, where I think more on, like, or back to the original Greek, where it's purpose driven.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, what's your dynamic?
So
between you and Jake.
with gift giving, that was one of the things that this helped with love languages.
He's a gift giver or you're a gift giver?
I'm the gift giver.
What was yours again?
Acts of service
Acts
and
of
gift
service.
giving.
Yeah, that's you and Saffron.
Yeah. So with
Jake
gift
is
giving,
crazy.
I love making things for people. I love giving gifts, and I don't do it for anything back. But I'm not really around people that do that back.
Yeah.
And I love holidays. Like I love the holidays. I love decorating. I love celebrating them and anniversaries. Jacob doesn't think about any of that.
Yeah, yeah.
His brain, my birthday, Valentine's Day, anniversary, I don't get shit. I get nothing. Zero.
No.
Zero. And you know Jacob. I'm like, zero. He is a very like
I'll talk to it.
it's not gonna work, and I've done all the things. I put it in his calendar so that it would get a reminder a week before. Our anniversary is in a week. Blah blah blah. I just got used to not receiving gifts.
Oh.
But Jacob is an amazing person.
He is.
Like
He's super
I'm not
catch.
gonna. He's super catch.
Yeah,
He
he's
literally is.
I'm not gonna refund him just for this.
Yes, exactly. Even my dad is like, I wasn't gonna let this one get away. I'm like, Dad, what does that mean? But he's a great guy. So that was just something that like I had to get used to. And it's not that he doesn't care about our anniversary or doesn't care about Valentine's Day.
Oh, it is because I am the same way. I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't.
I mean, he
at all.
cares about the anniversary. Like
I
it's
care about
nice.
the anniversary, but I don't
Another
care about
year.
the gift.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, my gifts are so bad. Like it's so hard for me to wrap gifts. Oh.
At least you get a gift though. I would just like a flower, like pick a flower.
It's because I learned it from this. You know what I mean? So it's and then also I'm very purpose driven, so I can see if I give her a gift, then she'll get off my back.
It's not that it made her feel good
no.
or happy.
Because to me, I don't get that
Check.
feeling when I feel it at all. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I
yeah.
don't get that feeling at all. It's more the way I look at it is more of there's two bank accounts, right? There's a bank account,
Okay.
and I can make withdrawals or I can make deposits.
Okay.
So the buying the gift and taking the time to go get roses and do that whole thing is a deposit.
Yeah.
And I hope she understands how out of character it is.
Yeah.
You know, like
So it's
like,
extra
this is-
special.
this is a pound of flesh.
Yeah.
You know? So
Here are your flowers.
it's like I'll go and this is what I do every Mother's Day and Valentine's Day is I'll go get flowers and then I'll take it to her work.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
See?
So you're walking in, all the ladies are,
Yeah,
ooh.
because
She's
it's
like,
not
I
about
know.
the flowers. It's about that her friends
It is.
didn't get flowers.
You are correct. That's part of it.
It's about showing off. I understand you girls. Yeah. So so as I understand it, tonight, huge deposit.
Mm-hmm.
Nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if I need to not wash dishes, it's like it's just withdrawing, from the flowers.
Yeah.
That we deposited the year before. You know what I mean? She's like, I'm not gonna refund this one because he brought me flowers
brought me
and flowers, and no other guy did that.
Yes. Yeah.
So there's the deposit,
Yeah.
right? So it's like that's how I look at it. Is it's like I'll do deposits so that she can deal with my natural withdrawals from her natural process.
I
right?
like that visual.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I see it. So no gifts. Wow, that's surprising.
I know.
Because he's a giving guy.
He's a very giving guy, and he gives of himself. Like he
The acts of
listens.
service is there.
Yes,
Not the gift.
all of the acts of service are
He's
there.
probably an acts of service guy.
He is an acts of service guy.
So there's
and
your.
he's a snuggle bug too.
Okay.
He likes physical touch. Yeah.
Okay, that's
So those
surprising.
are his too. I know, right? You wouldn't think that.
I think it probably has to do with his upbringing.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
probably like he's used to not getting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So when we sit on the couch, we're like sitting on the couch.
Aw,
You know, like
I can see it.
he's a snuggle bug.
I can see it.
Yeah. So
Um,
those helped. That helped a lot with me understanding me,
mhm,
and then Jake understanding me, and he tries.
mhm.
It just doesn't. Like he'll do it the day of, which is like nice, but also you didn't think about it. I want like the thought behind it.
Not the pound flesh.
Yeah. The way that you're saying that, you're right.
It's
Because he showed up with some nice things, but he was like, "Oh shit, I forgot. I'm gonna go to the store real quick."
yeah. You just lie, Jacob.
Listen to Ed. But yeah, and then understanding him too, because
So from our perspective of people that don't care about gift giving,
mhm.
I think Valentine's Day is just a big scam. I
It's a
think
fun heart scam.
yeah.
I love it.
I know.
I
Like
want glitter and hearts and
So-
flowers.
it's just like I'm gonna go somewhere. So it's just like okay, Mother's Day.
Okay.
Mother's Day is right below Christmas.
Yeah.
Right? So you have Christmas, Mother's Day, like Valentine's Day, like Halloween, like Groundhog Day. All these, right? And then
Yeah.
on the bottom is Father's Day,
Yes.
right? Like nobody cares about Father's Day. You could look up the statistics on Father's Day and how much money is spent on Father's Day is nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's very minuscule.
Yes.
And it's because nobody really cares.
The dads don't care either.
Yeah.
I think if the dads cared, like, do you want something for Father's Day? Because you
No.
get stuff for Father's Day.
I do, and except for because she's a
She's
gift giver.
so good at it.
She does all this.
The girls, all the
and-
things.
Yeah.
And you appreciate it.
Yeah, it's fun. Like I like stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like stuff. It's not that I don't like.
But if
buying
it
stuff.
didn't
it's not that
happen.
I'm not materialistic.
Yeah.
Me being a non-gift giver does not mean I'm not materialistic.
Yeah.
I just don't give it as much meaning as maybe you do
Yeah.
or Sephra does.
Yeah.
That like Sephra, she'll create this present, and you have to open the present in the manner in which she wants you to open the present. Oh, don't grab there. Grab this way in the bag, and you're like, okay. See, you get what I'm
I
saying,
get it.
right?
Yes.
And it's like
Aw.
it's so ridiculous to me, but it's what makes her happy. So
Yeah.
then I have to. There's nothing wrong with gifts. Like gifts, I get it. So like the other thing too, is it's not even necessarily the amount of the gift,
Mm-mm.
or and this is because I'm I'm very good at observing people. I'm a people reader.
Mhm.
So when I realized it's not about the amount, it's not even about how well it's about the pound of flesh. It's about the pound of flesh. It's about what did you struggle so you could get this. So if I told her a story, I had to drive to California to meet this lady and go on a boat to an island to get this thing. And then I walked all the way back.
With no shoes
Yeah,
on.
with
My
no
feet
shoes
are
on.
still bleeding.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you love me. You really do love me. And it's and like I'm being facetious, but
Yeah.
exaggerating.
Yeah.
But the truth is that
Yeah.
that's what it is, and it's okay. So I can understand. So like now I'll take mental notes when she like at a store or she wants this or she
Yes.
wants that. And it's funny because I buy more stuff for myself than she buys for herself. And she's a gift giver, which is kind of strange.
Yeah. Because we're thinking about others.
Mm.
And then if it, like, especially when you have kids, like, my brain is always on them. It's
Yeah,
not on
she's
me.
always buying stuff for these kids. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta stop buying stuff. That's more of a problem than the other thing. So it's like, how many stuffed animals do we need? I have like
They love stuffies.
Yes.
Your girls love
Oh my God, stuffies.
them.
And then so it's just a difference. So now I'll buy I'll you know what I think, and this is kind of whenever Sephiroth sees this, we can answer this question.
Okay.
Is every now and then I'll go, and we have this thing for what's that Chinese restaurant chain?
Oh, P.F. Chang's?
No, the other one.
Where is it?
The one that like more to go-y.
Oh, Payway? Panda Express.
Panda Express.
Okay.
So Panda Express has really good like brewed iced tea. It's like this weird blend of tropical, I don't know what,
Yeah.
of deliciousness.
Yeah.
And it's brewed, so there's no sugar, there's no nothing. So we drink our tea and our coffee black. And so I'll go sometimes and I'll just go pick her up
That's nice.
large tea, right? And then I'll just take it to her work. Hey, I'm outside, come and get it, right? Because I'm always out and about. And I know that makes like huge deposit over here. You know what I mean? And it's not the money thing.
Yeah.
It's you were thinking about me. It's unexpected. The unexpected gift comes through a lot.
It does.
See,
Men take notes.
We're getting a nod from the crowd. The unexpected gift. And then it's also something that you kind of share, like this kind of like weird thing that nobody knows about. Well, I guess everybody knows about. Like stuff like that.
It's thoughtful.
Yeah.
It's
or
thoughtful.
like the other one is like, woo, she likes Snicker ice creams.
Those are the best.
You did like a Homer Simpson.
No, but they're the best.
They are
If I could only have one ice cream for the rest of my life, it's that one.
They're
It's
really
so good.
But they can't be like too frozen.
Okay.
They have to be like a little bit soft. Because if not, it's just too much ice cream. It's just like you're eating like solid ice cream.
Yeah.
So, like I'll go and I'll get some. Or like she likes the picante corn nuts, so I'll go find them because they're very hard to find. So I find them, I'll get them. But I don't make it a big deal.
That's sweet.
But I know that I'm making those deposits for dishes in the future. You know what I mean? It's a deal. You know what I mean? So, and that's okay. Like if guys would understand these things, is you don't have to look at it as like you're being a little bee. Because that's how guys feel. Yeah. They're like, I'm just doing what my wife tells me to do, or she's winning the battle or whatever, right? Yeah. It's not that. It's like, if you make her happy, she might make you happy somewhere else. Yes. You know what I mean? That thing that you want every night. I remember a funny question. I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I was talking to her mom. And her mom is so awesome. To talk to. Like, if you get to talk to her mom, she's not like Sephora. Her mom and her are like polars. She's like more, I don't even know how to explain her mom. But we were talking about that kind of stuff. Yeah. Like in the bedroom stuff. and was Sephora there? I don't even think so.
Oh my God.
We were like in the front in the porch because she was here for like 3 months.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and And she was saying, and I was like, let me just clear something up for you. I was like, every night the guy is ready. He's down.
Okay.
Like
He's
maybe an
DTF.
exception is like 3 or 4 days a year.
Okay.
But other than that,
He's good to go.
he's good to go. And
Okay.
he probably would like to.
Okay.
Okay. You know?
All right.
And I was and she was so shocked by this thought, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I know you girls don't want to
Uh-huh.
as much, but we do.
Yeah.
And it's not something like I'm a freak or something. It's just the way God made me. You know what I mean? Like
So
God
funny.
made me to want to do it every day. It's not me. It's not me. Like this is my body. Like I'm in here the same way you're in your
Yeah.
crazy body
Yeah.
that does crazy stuff.
Yeah.
That you have postpartum depression. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
like you didn't want to have postpartum
No.
depression. Like it just happens.
Yeah.
That's how it happens to us.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
like I'm not trying to compare that, but I'm just giving you an example of like the struggle that men have. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And we don't think straight if like it goes too long.
Yeah.
Like we start being weird.
Yeah.
And girls that keep it like in a vase under the sink
Yeah.
in case of emergency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They break glass so you can pull it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you are torturing your man.
Your man. Yeah.
You're torturing him.
Yeah.
And you're breaking his mental state.
Yeah.
Like he's literally not right. in the
Yeah.
head.
And do you
We
think?
know those guys.
Yeah.
And they probably in the bathroom by themselves for way too
Oh no. No.
And that's not healthy for men.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, our bodies were made for sex. It's important.
Like especially the guys.
Our
The
bodies.
girls made for selection.
Mhm.
The guys just made to do it.
It's interesting though. I need to look it up. But I was talking to, I forget who it was.
We are way off subject.
I think it was my brother-in-law. He's a chiropractor.
Jacob's brother?
No, his sister's
Oh,
husband.
your sister's.
No, Jake's sister's husband.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. There's
Okay, I didn't even know there was a
there's
sister.
6 of them. 3 girls, 3 boys.
Wow.
Yeah. So
They
one of
took
the
that
sisters-
literally when they said be fruitful and
Listen,
multiply.
they were Mormons, so
Yeah,
that's
okay.
what you do. And I'm grateful because Jake's number 5 of the 6. So
Oh, okay.
I needed-
It was like at the end of the.
yes,
It was
yes.
at the end of the rotation.
Yeah, we need to have him. But he was talking about the hormones that are released during sex, the hormones that are released during orgasm, how they affect the man, the woman. Women, we bond with our partner, but men's bodies physically need. I'll look it up. I'm going to find that information.
Mhm.
They physically need our hormone release for their bodies to be good too,
Yeah,
which is interesting.
yeah, yeah.
Super interesting.
Yeah, because you know, there's a lot of times where you're like at the edge of the bed and you're like, I didn't do it. You know what I mean? Just wasn't batting 1,000 a day.
Oh no.
You know, and it's like just to be honest.
Yeah.
Just to be honest, like you never know. Like the guy doesn't have like the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Like he